All right, everyone, I am back. I'm here. I'm here because you're there. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. I'm here, okay? Relax. I'm here. Okay, let me start quickly. This story is making the round. Okay, Tinubu moves to appoint new ambassadors amid U.S. tension. Okay, we hear that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is set to conclude the appointment of ambassadors to Nigeria's foreign missions worldwide after months of diplomatic gaps and growing pressure over the country's absence of envoys abroad. Multiple presidency officials that are familiar with the development told newsmen that the president had ordered a final cleanup of the list of the nominees ahead of its release. The source spoke on condition of anonymity as they were not authorized to comment publicly. He said it is going to be concluded very, very soon. And that's according to one of the officials there. All right, I just trying to bring you the information that the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu has taken a giant step to appoint new ambassadors amidst U.S. tension. Okay, just so you know. But then to some of the important stories that I want to bring to you today. What's his name? The Chief of Defense Staff, General Olufemi Oluyede, has dismissed claims of Christian persecution in the country, insisting that the country's main security challenge remains terrorism. While he was actually speaking yesterday in Abuja, he also dismissed the claim by U.S. President Donald Trump that Islamic terrorists were targeting and killing Christians. In his words, he said, "There are no Christians being persecuted in Nigeria. We are facing insecurity, especially terrorism, and it's something that has been affecting Nigeria for quite some time now." The defense chief explained that the army forces have been working relentlessly to combat terrorism and improve national security. That's what he said. No Christian persecution in Nigeria. I really, really want you to follow me up on these stories I'm dishing out this morning. All right? Beautiful. Now, let me take you to the crisis bedeviling the People's Democratic Party. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT Nyesom Wike, has declared that he cannot be pocketed by anybody. While, he was speaking, Wike made the remark, dismissing claims that he is unhappy with the presidential ambition of Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. He dismissed claims that he is unhappy. The minister spoke just, last night. He noted that Makinde wouldn't allow the PDP, to experience the kind of crisis ongoing if he wanted to be the party's presidential candidate. According to Wike, let me quote him. He said, "You can't put people like you in your pocket, or you can't put people like us in your pocket. It's not possible. Ask Fayose, he knows. You must know your people, those who will accept certain things and those who will not. What do you mean that I am not happy for Makinde to be a presidential candidate? Let's not trivialize things at all. It's not about being PhD holder, an engineer, or a lawyer. That's not it. Being a presidential candidate is not just waking up in the morning and saying you want to be a presidential candidate. No. Some people just want to be just want to be a presidential candidate. Assuming you really want to be a presidential candidate, would you allow your party to have this kind of crisis? Those are the questions the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, was asking yesterday while he was on TV. Nobody can pocket me. This is Wike speaking on Makinde's presidential ambition. All right? Now, still giving you some more stories. Follow me. I'm giving you the stories in no particular order. Okay? Okay. Beautiful. Now, let me talk about Lagos chapter of the APC's response to Mr. Peter Obi. Lagos chapter of the APC has criticized Peter Obi over his reaction to the United States' recent resignation or designation, I beg your pardon, of Nigeria as a country of particular concern. In a statement issued by the party's spokesperson, Honorable Sheye Oladejo, the APC accused Obi of exploiting a sensitive national issue for political gain instead of demonstrating true statesmanship. According to Oladejo, Obi's delayed reaction to the U.S. designation revealed a lack of patriotic conviction, suggesting that his eventual response came only after public pressure. All right? Okay. What Lagos APC is just telling Obi is that he should stop jubilating over Nigeria's challenges. This is Lagos APC telling Peter Obi. All right? Now, I will still want to give you, some more stories coming through. All right? Abia, former SSG, also has told the People's Democratic Party, or advised the party to zone its 2027 presidential ticket to the southeast or expect failure in the zone. Okoro, who is a former secretary to Abia state government, gave the advice just yesterday in Umuahia, while speaking to journalists on the crisis rocking the party, that is the People's Democratic Party. The former SSG, who described himself as one of the remnants of the PDP, said there was no assurance that the people of the southeast would vote for the party if their interest is not guaranteed. Zone presidential ticket to southeast or lose our support, Abia former SSG tells the People's Democratic Party. All right? That's what is actually happening, or that's what he also said. And still remaining in the southeast, let me also bring you this information that Imo State chapter of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, has initiated a move to mobilize support groups across the 27 local government areas in the state in preparation for the 2027 general elections. Yes, the move was championed by the Director General Corporate of Support Groups, who hinted that the support groups include civil society organizations, that's the CSOs, non-governmental organizations, the NGOs, which were set up for the grassroots mobilization and, of course, awareness. All right? Imo ADC mobilizes support groups ahead of 2027 general election. That's what it is. Yeah. That's the information I can give you from Imo State. Then, as regards election or as regards votes, NLC, the Nigerian Labour Congress, has decried the worsening state of Nigeria's democracy, lamenting that the country's electoral process has been hijacked by a privileged few who have turned votes into commodities for trade. The president of the NLC, Joe Ajero, was speaking to journalists during the presentation of a report on electoral trust and the memorandum of understanding MOU signed, signing the ceremony organized by the International Press Center IPC. He said that the political class had betrayed the people's sovereign will. In other words, he was just saying that votes, are now commodities in Nigeria's elections. Votes are now commodities in Nigeria's election. All right? Okay. 3 or 2 more stories to go. Just not quite long. Couple of, I think it was just less than an hour or thereabout, or 2 hours, so to speak. Senator representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, I'm talking about Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, has alleged that her international passport has been withheld. She alleged that she had been prevented from traveling. The lawmaker made the allegation in a live Facebook broadcast this morning, like I told you. According to her, Having completed the celebration of her second year, she decided to take a week off and her passport is being withheld again. The same thing happened. In his words, he said, I have committed no offense and there is no order from the court to seize my passport and deny me traveling. That's what Senator Natasha Akbuti said. Stopping her from traveling abroad is what, well, some persons would actually want to do. But how far so far, we'll get to find out more of that story. All right. Well, the issue is just that some persons are really scared that she will go outside the country to say what is not. To say what is not. That she always grants interview to, whenever she leaves the country, she would always grant interviews. So for some persons, it's not just okay at all. It's not just okay. But it's all good. I would want to play out what she said and what happened, at the airport. All right? I would want to play it out exactly what happened, at the airport this morning. Everyone join me. This will take me to, or this will lead me to the next story. All right? All right. Join me, everyone. Let's listen to what Natasha Akbuti said.
What? Hello, fellow Nigerians. Good morning. This is Senator Natasha Akbuti Udwaha. Having completed my celebration of my second year in office, I decided to take a week off. So I'm at the airport here, and my passport is being withheld again. The same thing happened last time where my passport was seized. I have committed no offense, and there is no order from the court to withhold my passport and deny me traveling. The last time this happened, the officer in charge told us that the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, instructed them to withhold my passport and prevent me from traveling because he said each time I travel out of the country, I smear the country's image by granting interviews out in international media. Please, can you tell them to release my passport and this embarrassment should stop? You have no right to withhold my passport. You have no right to deny me exit and entrance into my country. I have not committed any offense and this must stop.
Sorry.
No, this must stop. As a matter of fact, I think I have to sue you for continuously embarrassing me.
Sorry.
No, don't tell me sorry. Can I please have my passport? You can't keep doing this to me all the time. I've been standing here for the past 20 minutes. Why are you doing this? What have I committed? The last time it had to take someone influential to call you to release my passport. That was what allowed me travel. Now again, you're withholding my passport. Why are you making calls? Is Godswill Akpabio so important? Why is you ruling boundaries? Godswill Akpabio, the Senate President, has instructed the Comptroller General of Customs to deny me exit, to withhold my passport. This is wrong. There was no order. Yes, I know I have 2 federal government cases against me, of which the President of Nigeria instructed the AGF to cancel the cases, to withdraw the cases. No, hold on, please. This President Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually spoke with Godswill Akpabio to terminate all the cases against me because he agreed that they were politically witch hunting cases. Hold on. So there is no reason why my passport should be withheld at the international airport. There is no reason why. You have no right to do that, madam. You have no right. You are taking laws into your hands. There is no court order. I have not missed any of my court appearances. I have attended all my court sessions. I am not a flight risk. I am not a risk to my country. So why are you treating me like a criminal? Can I have my passport, please? Thank you very much. Sometimes I think you just have to be a rebel to get things right. Then you keep asking Nigerians to be good citizens. If I had not gone public, would you have given me my passport?
Yeah, you listened to her, right? You heard what all that she said. That wouldn't happen with that actually. That was Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Okay? Now, this will bring me to the final story here. It's a family matter, actually, before I get to open up the studio lines. Okay? Like I said, it's a family matter between Ned Nwoko and, of course, Regina Daniels. Let me give you information. Information is what you need. I'll give it to you quickly. Now, Nollywood actress. I'll read this. I'll give you these accounts. In two perspectives. Okay. Nollywood actress Regina Daniels has alleged that her husband, Senator Ned Nwoko, ordered the arrest of her own elder brother and her own sister, with her younger sister also facing possible detention. Daniels made the claims in a series of emotional posts shared via her Instagram stories, saying her family was being targeted amid ongoing tensions in her marriage. Now, according to Regina Daniels, Senator Ned Nwoko was using his political influence to intimidate her family members, though she did not disclose the location of the alleged detention or the reason behind it. She did not disclose that. She suggested, however, that the arrests were intended to compel her return to what she described as a rehabilitation home. On Instagram, for instance, she wrote something. Let me read it out. She said, "Someone, please help me. I feel like I'm losing my mind. My big brother and big sister have been arrested. My baby sister might be arrested soon as well until I return. And according to him, return to rehab. I never thought I would do this, but my big brother and sister have been arrested. My baby sister might be arrested soon as well until I return. And according to him, return to rehab. Don't even get me started on telling the world what you did to me with your stupid rehab thought." I'm quoting her, all right? "You said I'm a drug addict. Me, I use Bodisa. What other name can you call me?" This is Regina telling the husband now. All right, in her post. "What other name can you call me? A prostitute? But I will speak on that one day and tell the world of your involvement with everything I'm trying. And I'm trying really hard. I'm really trying to be the bigger person by not saying or doing anything. Whereas I am young, petty, and immature. So I can act like a 24-year-old child and speak my pain." Right? Regina Daniels noted that she had actually chosen to stay silent about her husband's alleged claims because of her children, whom she described as her greatest challenge in life. She said she could no longer endure the situation. "Leave my family alone! Ned, leave my family alone! And leave me alone too! It is obvious it's war." That was what she said. Senator Nwoko has yet to respond to the allegations. But then the development has sparked widespread reactions on social media. I'll give you another account again. Rita Daniels, the mother of actress Regina Daniels, has blasted her estranged son-in-law, Ned Nwoko. Did you say son-in-law? Son. Father, great grandfather. Sorry, son-in-law, Ned Nwoko, and of course the feud between the couple took a dramatic turn. Now, in a video making the rounds, Rita Daniels lashed So, this story here. Rita Daniel lashed out at Ned Nwoko, accusing him of tarnishing her family's name despite their past support for him. She alleged that Regina Daniels contributed $50,000 to his election campaign, while she herself also invested both money and effort into his political pursuits. Regina Daniels' mother said, "You wanted someone with a high star to boost your falling star. If you think you can bite the finger that fed you, you will go down. Regina gave you $50,000 to support your election. We are covering up your shame and making you feel like an odogu. You are mad." Also, in a recent social media post, Regina claimed that her estranged husband ordered the arrest of her siblings as a means to force her to return to him and undergo rehabilitation. She expressed frustration over the situation, questioning why things must turn so bitter when two people are no longer interested in being together. The 24-year-old actress, who stated that she had chosen to remain silent despite being publicly labeled a drug addict, added that she now feels compelled to speak out, stressing that she could no longer hide her pain. Leave me and my family alone, Regina Daniels alleges Ned Nwoko ordered arrest of siblings. And then another one says, "My daughter gave you $50,000 to support your re-election or your election." Regina Daniels' mom slams Ned Nwoko. The big question here is I'm finished? I'm finished, ko? Aure yakare, ko? Wow. I don't know. It's not a thing for someone to be happy about. But then, if you remember, Nigerians are still not happy that Ned went as far as picking up this very beautiful little girl whom should be like a granddaughter. Yes, to him. And then people are still not happy that Regina, as young as she is, pretty little girl, left that his fine boyfriend of that time. What's that boy's name? So again, when I remind me, what's this boy name again? I know you guys will remind me. I trust you. I'm waiting for a reminder. So those are my stories for you this morning, okay? And a couple of other stories making the round this morning. Some of the stories we've treated earlier that I have not, plenty of messages I have not read, but I would encourage more of calls, okay? But this morning, please, you make it very brief. Don't call, I want to say almost everything. Just call me and hit the point, pam, 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 and you are done. Can we do this together? 0700 903 903 903. All right? Yeah, that's the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. Thank you, Jare. My people don't respond now. So, Madina. Whoa. Oh. I'm flabberwhelmed and overgasted. I can see a response is pouring in. I got you. See, you oh, good. I'm so happy, Jare. We do this together, right? Thank you so much. Okay, let's get to the phone lines now. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 0817175638. That's the number to call to be part of the conversation this morning. Don't forget, YouTube is there. Also, the YouTube is VOP 90.3 FM, and you're just right there. Hello, good morning to you. Hello? Okay. If you want to call me, endeavor to speak up, okay? Just as you move away from your radio set. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, Kamikere.
Good morning.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, yes. My name is Star, and
Okay.
I'm calling from Lagos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the show of shame by this our government.
Mm.
Now, who was the person saying that or expecting Peter Obi to make his comments? You know, so Peter Obi should come and share in their share. I don't know. Was it? I think it was very okay or who made that statement about Daniel Black. You know, it's such a shame. When Trump said a country of disgrace, it is actually not far from the truth at all. Because how will it take a foreign entity, you know, to put us to this kind of great people to say the obvious? And if you look at the pattern of this government, when the president was campaigning, he said Emiloko. Emiloko means that I'm the next, which means that all they care about is sharing of power and retention of power. Look at when he went to Benue State. He didn't get to the place where the incident happened. The place where they organized for him, where they honored were being critics. So it's obvious that they don't care about the genocide in the country. But now that there's been an awakening, let's see what will happen. I know the issue is that he doesn't want to touch the power that he, because even in his government, there are people of questionable characters there. The VP was not the one that harbored Kadun Sokoto, if you can remember. You know,
Okay.
look at the Minister of State of Defense, Mutawali. You know what is going on. So, it's just the obvious. They should need to be out of it. Then you mentioned about, what's her name? Virginia. Please, how does that even concern us? It doesn't, for a woman, well, don't be surprised when they come back again. So that doesn't add anything to the economy or to my economy. Thank you, Kamikere. God bless you.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate your call. 0700-903-903-903. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir. Kamikere.
Yes, good morning.
This is Olatunde, recording from Sunday, Abuja.
All right.
My contribution is to say, I love the way Trump said they wanted to intervene in this issue. But why is it that people in Nigeria are mentioning only Christians? Okay, last month there was a bomb blast at Katsina where they killed hundreds of Muslims there. In 2014, when I was in Maiduguri, I went to Maiduguri in Burma local government.
Okay.
You know, so that day, that time was the Jonathan regime. We went to the mosques, and one of my friends was telling me that anywhere they're mentioning Boko Haram name, if they had mentioning their name, they are going to come and strike. So fortunately, that day was in the evening when some boys were talking. You know, I'm a novice, but they are Igbo and Yoruba in that state. That is Maiduguri particularly. Fortunately, in the morning, so it was 5:30. We went to the mosque. We went to pray. What saved me was me and my friend. The guy told me we should pray at home that the country is not safe anymore. I mean, the Maiduguri. So those who went in that community, about 20 of them were killed among people that were killing the mosques. And these people are from Chad. You know, we call them Yoruba land, the Sabaruma, from Niger. They are in Lagos too. But people are shouting Muslim, Christian. These people are in Lagos. They are the ones riding on Gada at the express. They are very powerful. They have juju. Most of them, they used to pray. You see all these cafes that pick bottle, stealing people generator early in the morning. Come to this Abuja. When we are praying, they will not come and pray with us. They are not Muslims. But because most of them speak Hausa, we thought they are very wicked. They are in Lagos too. Right. So we should not just generalize that only Christians are killing. They are killing Muslims. They come to Kwara. They are killing us in Kwara. Our from local government in Kwara State. Why? Please, tell people.
Thank you.
Correct them. Why are they shouting Christian this one? This is popular politics. I don't know.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, I can hear you. Talk to us.
Yeah, this is Ebuka calling from again. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah, what I want to say is just that. Please, I want to. I stand to be corrected. our majority of our Nigerian youth are saying that Trump wants to invade Nigeria. To me, maybe what I understand is that I thought they say they are coming for the terrorists. If they are told that they are coming for the terrorists, so why are we panicking? Why are we standing looking and making it as if that America is going declaring war against Nigerians? So if it's about the terrorists, is it not welcome development? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, I think
Hello.
we really have any issues with your line. Hello. Good morning. Good morning to you this morning. What's your name?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Jude, my man. God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is Paul from Egbeda. I always cherish your voice.
Thank you.
Your analysis, your way of handling news, it gives me light and joy. It's as if I should go back to school and study what you study. I appreciate you. Okay. Back to the issue, sir.
Okay.
You see, I am so much confused. I don't know why the man of color always think in a negative form. This issue of terrorism has nothing to do with innocent Nigerians, with law-abiding citizens of this beautiful and wonderful country. We've been fighting these terrorists for God knows when, almost 15 years now, or going to 20, and we've not made any significant impact to reduce their presence.
Okay.
And then there is a military force in the world that can locate these people and wipe them off. And we are complaining. And when they go to other people, we begin to cry and say people are being killed. We can't solve the problem. And we have somebody or a nation that want to help us to get rid of these people. And this issue did not start today. Remember that before 2015 general election, some Nigerians, politicians went to the US and presented these people that the Jonathan regime was not able to handle the killing of Christians. It's on Twitter. It's on Twitter space. When you Google it, you will see it there. So when we get a new thing that Christians are crying that they are being killed, okay, whose land has been sacked and who replaced the land? Is there any Christian organization or Christian sect that is killing people and taking over their land? That is why it looks as Islam is mentioned. And it's not all Islam. They said extremists. Trump is not talking about genuine Muslim and innocent Muslims. He said extremists. Those extremists kill whoever they want to kill, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim. So we should see from this direction that help has come and let Nigerians welcome. America is not invading Nigeria. It's not attacking Nigeria. It's attacking the terrorists.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. As regards that, some have come out to say, hey, we should stop saying that Trump wants Trump wants to help. He's not invade. A caller said we should stop using the word invade. Invade what? He's not invading a country. He wants to help. He's coming to help. Like, I want to help you by force. Don't you understand? And that's why Nigerians say, oh, yes. If I start reading our comments this morning, you will see people are calling Trump, come. If I read somewhere, someone was singing with it, come, Trump, oh, come. Very funny Nigerians. You see, but that's what we're saying. Now, as regards to killings, see, Christians are being killed. Muslims too are being killed. I don't want to say Christians alone are being killed. That's why I hate to push such narrative. My own is, what I'm saying is, or my point of view is, why should Nigerians be killed like chickens? That's my own point of view. Whether you're a Christian or you're a Muslim or whatever, that's not my business. My concern is, why should we allow citizens of our dear country to be killed like chickens without help coming from any quarters? Look at, let me take you down to Agatu in Benue State. And say, okay, let me take you down to southern Kaduna and so many other places like that. I can mention and mention, but what have we seen the federal government do about these killings? Yeah, that's a question we should ask. It's like they're not doing anything. Benue has been crying. They don't cry. Taya, come to our aid. Nothing is happening. You can imagine in the country we have how many IDP camps? Huh? It's not funny. We should stop the killings. The president, the federal government should do everything to stop the killings. That's what we're saying. It's not about Christian lives or Muslim life matters. We all of us matter. All of us just matter for this matter. Let me talk to you. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, how is it?
I'm doing well.
Okay, this is Mekusli. I'm calling from Mapolito. Please, I want to ask a question. What happened to the 400 names that UAE gave to the government? Why have they refused to call it? That's the first. If they are not ready to call the name, America should come in. And secondly, if they are not ready to disarm the herdsmen killing people in the north, America should come in. I support them to send it to come in and help us. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. America should come in to help, not invade us. That's it. Hello?
Yeah, hello, you can do that.
Yeah, hello. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Okay, I want to make a contribution in this matter. Okay. Some people they are pushing the narrative that Muslims are also being killed. Forgetting that these jihadist fundamentalists, that they see the moderate Muslims as infidels as well. So that's why they are killing some Muslims too.
Okay.
So it's not.
In your opinion?
Yeah, that's the fact. You know, everywhere the fundamentalists they always kill the moderate Muslims, the ones that don't believe in their violent Islam.
Okay.
You know, so that should not deceive people to think that there's no Christian genocide. There is Christian genocide going on in the country. You know, especially in the north. You know, we have seen that there are thousands of churches have been burned down in the north, and we say it's not Christian genocide. People cannot freely worship in some places in the north. So what is that? It's not genocide. So I believe that and the government the problem is that the government is not protecting the people. So now America has offered to come and protect the Christians so that the Christians will not be wiped off from this country. People are complaining. So I think we should encourage them to come and put things in order.
Okay.
These jihadist people that see what they're going on over the country unchecked. None of them have been put on trial because our government is complicit too. Because if they're not complicit, why have they not jailed some of these people? So I believe that America should come in.
Thank you so much for calling. Thank you. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. I still want to take your calls. Hello?
Hello, good morning. Can you do that?
I'm fine. Good morning to you too.
Morning. This is Madam Joy from Lagos.
Okay.
Yes. My own concern is that they are complaining of Trump. I'm in support of him coming. Because not only they are killing, what happened to the land of those people? Why are they in the camp, in IDP camp? How can somebody come and take somebody's father's land and push the person to the camp? Our government, they should work and take those people back to their ancestral homes. That is my concern. And those 400 names they listed earlier, they should bring it out.
Okay.
You understand? They should care for their for the indigenous, for their people they are ruling, not just leaving us to die like a chicken.
It's okay.
Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you so much for calling.
Oh my God. Bye-bye.
I recall the words of El Buba. Yes. While he was having a town hall meeting, the Middle Belt town hall meeting. I love to listen to that, his message again and again and again and again and again. While he was having a conversation, with his people, military personalities and all of that. He was speaking to them. He had a dialogue with them. From conflict to action and then to justice. He said a whole lot. All right. Let me quickly relay that before we continue with this discussion. Okay, everyone, let's listen to what El Buba has got to say. Okay, I'll be right back. Isa El Buba, that's his name. Let's take a listen to him.
Fulani Ekiti, Fulani Sokoto, Fulani Kasina, Fulani Kaduna, Fulani Plateau, Fulani Benue, Fulani Taraba. Are you the only tribes in Nigeria? You are not the only tribe. There is nothing like profiling of a people. I'm a Fulani man. I'm a grandfather of 8 grandchildren. And we just have to speak the truth. The Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. As long as we continue to glouse over the truth, we will never get the answer. And I want to say this to our security men: until justice is done, there will never be a solution. If you get a Fulani man that is a killer, deal with him as a killer. If you get a bureau man that is a killer, deal with him as a killer. And this is to our security. But you don't give certain people advantage over other tribes. I respect the people that have hosted me, even though I am an indigene of Plateau State, because I was born here. My children are grown up. I have 8 grandchildren. But yet we respect the people we met on ground. In Maiduguri, my hometown, the people that come to meet us respect us. When the Boko Haram thing started in Maiduguri, it was us, the indigenes, the people, the Kanuris, who came together and said, this thing is among us. And then we started getting on, and then we raised the civilian JTF. That was how Boko Haram was dealt with. Kanuri man would bring his own children and said, Gashina ina chikin Boko Haram. And that was how we dealt with it. Mayati Allah Association, 80% of the responsibility of the genocide is on you. You have the 80% answer. Because if today Mayati Allah says this genocide will stop, it's not herders and farmers clashes. Intentional genocide, terrorism, and that must stop. It must stop. I'm not happy to move as a Fulani man and my tribe is being profiled. My children, when they travel out and Fulani, here Fulani, there Fulani, I am a proud Fulani man. I am a proud Kanuri man. It's just like when Boko Haram started. We're not proud of it. Why should it be from Borno State? But then we decided to fight it. I am here to say, Nigeria, we are not honest to ourselves. And whatever we do, please, there is one thing, whether to the security agents. My father fought in the First and Second World War. One of the highest respected military veteran that survived and lived long in Nigeria before he passed on at over 130 years. But ladies and gentlemen, one thing we grew up under them is justice and equity. What is white, call it white. Because whatever you do, because of little cover you will get today, your descendants will suffer the seed you plant. Whatever you do, agree with anybody to lie on the people, blood will speak. So I want to say this to us: it's enough. I feel the pain of a little baby. I was playing with my grandchildren yesterday, 3-year-old. What crime has that 3-year-old committed? Just last year, I decided to farm and help people because the way people were suffering. I bought so much plots of land, shared it one plot, and gave people my equipment, everything to farm, because we have to stop the hunger. We can't keep looking at the government. If they won't do it, let's help ourselves. I established the farm, gave people farm, and the people farm rice. Just within 48 hours, some Fulani boys moved in their cow and ate everything. I came to the distance and I invited the Ardo of that place, and I asked, "Mesa Kukabari." Dan la kede kaya fe mo sani ba yaran mu nake na suke wannan abun na ce yanzu ku duba millions aka saka a nan wurin.
Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. At least you heard a little of what he said, right? That's the situation. That's the situation. In fact, he was saying to Mieti Allah that Mieti Allah has got 80% of this share. I mean, these. Wow. One beautiful thing about our country is that we know what's up. We know who is doing us. We know how far. We know everything. But, the willpower to face a particular thing and trash it out is the issue. We know it all. But some persons are playing to the gallery. You can't speak truth to power. Well, let's get back to the phone lines, everyone. 0700 903 903. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Tony. I'm calling you from Ijagaman.
Welcome.
Honestly, I listened to the man's voice. Very, very pathetic. And I don't know that there are some Nigerians who can still tell the truth, though it is always bitter. So we know this one is a Fulani man and is against what the Fulani are doing. And some people will say, don't call Fulani. This man did not hide it at all. He knows that they are in the majority. Be that as it may, the ones that are jubilating over America readiness to come, and the ones that are against it. So if you see the truth there is that those who are in support of the evil, they will bring coloration to it, ethnicity and religion. So they should do it the wise way, that America should really come to help. They are not coming to fight either Christians or Muslims, but they should come and fight the terrorists that are terrorizing Nigerians. Please, our president should enter into diplomatic channel with the American president. He should come and deal with the terrorists, whether they are Muslims or Christians. Kill those who are killing Nigerians. Then on Obi, so honestly, his trousers have been finding one way or the other to know him. Obi did not talk, yet people were begging him to say something. He has said something, they are reading meanings into it. So this shows that he's only a fool who can throw stone onto an unproductive tree. Obi should beat his chest and say, yes, I am productive. Because whatever he says, people will read meaning to it. So people, they should not politicize what is happening. Please, Nigeria is not safe. So America should come, but they are not coming to invade. They should come to fight our killers. That is it. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you so much and God bless you too for calling. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. Good morning to you. Good morning. What's your name and where you calling from? Oh, sorry about that. Good morning.
Hello?
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Mommy Chinedu in Ogun State.
Mommy Chinedu, welcome.
Yes, thank you. Help us to tell people that are against the American coming. Even if they are coming to take whatever they want, let them take and save our lives. Our waste is even more important than the mineral, whatever. We are not even saying the minerals or whatever they call it. We need our life. Me, I cannot be able to go to farm again, here in Ogun State, because we used to buy plantain and all that things from the bush to come and sell. We cannot go there again because of fear. If they coach as a woman, they and they kill. So I want please let Nigeria allow Americans to come and help us and save our life, because we cannot do it. That is taking long. We can't kill them. We can't hold them. The ammunition is more higher than our own. So they should Americans to come and help us, please. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Jamichio. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. Good morning to you.
You see, people thought that America is coming to loot Nigeria or carry our things go. That is not true. Americans came to Sambisa Forest and took 3 of their men and go away. And America have all it takes to secure Nigeria from the terrorists. The other time I was watching online and saw a ship that carry up to 90 aircraft, war aircraft. And when America is warning you, they are coming closer to you. So those that say they don't need America are those that are sponsoring this problem that we're having.
Okay.
The problem is all over Nigeria, every part of Nigeria. Even in my own place at Imo State, I know how many boys we lose at Isalam Banu local government. When somebody said that we should give a particular people a land free. We know some of our boys that died at Hima. So if America can come and help us, and we cannot do it because this is a man-to-man problem in Nigeria. You cannot kill your brother. That is what we are facing here in Nigeria. So thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much for calling. Thank you indeed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hello, good morning here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I can hear you. I can hear you. Good morning. Talk to us.
Only what I want to say. I'm calling from America.
Okay.
Only what I want to contribute here. You see, anything on this, to chase it out in the country is very difficult. Any bandit women can chase out in the country from themselves. But anyone go make their hand is involved. It's not easy. So I believe if God will please for us, let America come in. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. 0700 903 903 903. All right. I'll be wrapping up soon, but then before I play this particular statement by a very respected personality, let me take maybe 2 or 3 calls before I play that. Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you there?
Good morning.
This is Chibuza from Alaba International Market.
Okay.
Yeah, concerning Regina and her family, I want to say that I want to tell the mother to go and buy, let her go into the market and buy a very big blanket and cover herself because she's the one that caused all this thing. She now came out and stop saying something that is not right. You push a little girl that doesn't know anything to a marriage, and now you are coming at the Canadian that said that, the English that said that not all things that are good that is good. You tell me. She went for money, so it's just now she's just not in forest school. But the bigger one is more coming. And if she teach more like other ladies, that this kind of thing she teach them a lesson. But next time that they don't go for money. Money is not all things. Tell me. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you so much. I remember what Patrick Lumumba, that's his name, said about Nigeria, about Africa. especially Nigeria. Especially Nigeria. All right? Hear him. Hear him. Hear what he's got to say.
There was the United Nations General Assembly. President of the United States of America was insulting everybody. African leaders sat there. But when their fellow African head of state is talking, they are busy doing other things. Who cast us? Who bewitched us? An uncomfortable question that we must ask here. We have run away. Last week, there was the United Nations General Assembly. Even when the President of the United States of America was insulting everybody, African leaders sat there. But when their fellow African head of state is talking, they are busy doing other things. Who cast us? Who bewitched us? These are the uncomfortable questions that we must ask here. We have been too nice to each other for too long. The net effect is that if you go into any African environment and you ask young men and women, do you want to leave Africa? 9 of them want to run away. That is why they are dying in the Mediterranean Sea. That is why they are dying off the coast of Senegal. That is why they are being humiliated at embassies. You go to the embassy of any Western country, in any African country, and you see the humiliation. They ask you, even your great-great-grandmother who died long before you are conceived as an idea. Those are the circumstances in which we find ourselves. On average, many of you who are present here, allow me to be morbid, in the next 40 years you'll be upstairs. The question is, what are you leaving for your children and children's children? These are the uncomfortable questions that we must ask. And these questions must be answered by Nigeria primarily. I've said, not once, not twice, but times without number, that the day Nigeria wakes up, that is the day Africa wakes up. And those of you who have had occasion to travel, you go to different parts of the world, you look for the best doctors, Nigerian. Look for the best engineers, Nigerians. Look for some of the best lawyers, Nigerians. The Nigerians are everywhere doing great things across the continent of Africa. And whenever Nigeria has decided to provide leadership, Africa has changed. You ask the Liberians with ECOMOG. When Nigeria stood up, that country was stabilized. When there was mischief in Banjul in the Gambia, and Nigeria stood up, that country was stabilized. When Nigeria did not do as well as she should have done in the Sahel, the problem is not stabilized. The question is, why is Nigeria a reluctant leader? When Nigerians say, and they debate with South Africa, and sometimes with Egypt, which is the biggest of the economies, I laugh. I laugh because the economies that they are talking about using the unreliable GDP, but we must use it, is that Nigeria is 500 billion USD GDP with a population of over 200 million. Singapore, which is smaller than Lagos, with a population of 6 million, has a GDP of 564 billion. So the debate between Nigeria and Egypt and South Africa is a debate between two dwarfs as to which one is the taller of them. Even if one is taller than the other, they are still dwarfs. The day that I will celebrate Nigeria is the day Nigeria tells me we are 2 trillion economy. And Nigeria can achieve it. And Nigeria must achieve it. What does Nigeria not have? Is the oil that is produced in Nigeria different from the oil that is produced in Saudi Arabia? Is it different than the oil that is produced in Kuwait, that is produced in Bahrain, that is produced in Qatar? Why must Nigeria not be the leader that has pipelines across the continent of Africa? Why can she not do it? She can. But we have allowed ourselves to be paralyzed by analysis and to be paralyzed by lamentation. It is your own kinsman, Chinua Achebe, who said that adversity is a problem of humanity, but we must never allow ourselves to be the victims or the agents of adversity. We must allow ourselves to be the conquerors of adversity. Chinua said, and I remember so very vividly in 1983 when Chinua Achebe wrote the little book, The Trouble with Nigeria, and he simply said that the problem with Nigeria, and he there said the rest of Africa, is simply and squarely one of leadership. And his leadership at all levels. Many times we think that politics is the only site of leadership. No. Leadership is at all levels. Why can't you, if you've run this beautiful club for 82 years and run it well, why can't that be upscaled and replicated in every other sector of Nigeria? Why is it that in this micro environment, you do not care who is who? In this club, everybody has a sense of esprit de corps, a sense of camaraderie. You do not care from which ethnicity you come from. But when you want to run the club that is Nigeria, you now talk tribe, you now talk religion. Why? These are the uncomfortable questions that you must confront, because if you do not confront them, then Nigeria and Africa will continue to punch below her weight. I was at an African university, and at that university they said that their greatest desire was that they wanted to be like Harvard and Cambridge. And I said, why do you want to be like Harvard? Why do you want to be like Cambridge? Why can't you not just be you? One of the things that we Africans must do is to exercise the ghost of low self-esteem and to wear the spirit of self-belief. The day we do that, that is the day that Africa will begin to grow. I'm asking you who are shakers and movers, shake those who are in government. Honorable Governor, Deputy Governor, ask yourself, 20 years from today, when you are no longer governor and history is written about you, what will they say? What will they say of your watch? What did you deliver? What did your administration deliver? History is harsh. It passes verdict that is without emotion. I'm asking all of us who are present here to ask those uncomfortable questions. We are talking at a time when we are talking about the Africa Agenda 2063 and Africa Continental Free Trade Area. What are we going to trade in if we are not manufacturing? A friend of mine, former military general, as we were moving, for some reason he said about electricity, that electricity in Nigeria is epileptic. And it is epileptic indeed. Not only in Nigeria, everywhere. There is not a single place that you travel to Africa in today and you are in a hotel room, within 1 hour electricity has gone. Electricity is not rocket science. But for some reason, we are unable to supply stable electricity. Who cast us? Who bewitched us? That we cannot do what must be done. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it ought to be celebration. But how can I speak the language of a wedding at a funeral?
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. How can I speak the language of a wedding in a funeral? His name is Patrick Lumumba. Okay? All right. I think we're getting close to, wrapping up now. But I'll just take 3 more calls before I run. The lucky 3. Okay? The lucky 3. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, are you there? Okay, call back if you can. Call back. Good morning to you. What's your name and where are you calling from? Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Hello, good morning. Uh-oh. You can also reach me on WhatsApp, okay? You can also reach me on WhatsApp to make it easy for you. Hello, good morning.
Well, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
This is Marshal Obama
Okay,
calling from Narapaja.
let's go.
Ekami, I'm with you. Patrick Lumumba is the son of Patrick Lumumba, whose father was burnt by the colonial master. So the Patrick Lumumba you're hearing is his father's voice in bringing out all what he said about Nigeria. It's true. He said 20 years from now, what will the House of Assembly or whatever say? What will they be? Oh, he coming. That thing you brought really touch. It's not a Nigeria. They're telling us this, that when Nigeria crumbles, Africa crumbles. What about that? And now we have a helper. America has read these books from our so-called noble master. Now they want to help us. Some are now saying they are coming to carry your mineral resources. We Americans, we don't care about your mineral resources. My name is Marshal Obama. I am telling you, what these people are doing in this country, the wrath of God is right here. And the time is coming. 2026, which everybody has forgotten. I was talking about 2027.
All right.
2026, you people are going to see
Thank you.
the vision of this country.
Let's leave it there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I have to go now. I really have to run. I have to run. All right? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's talk more tomorrow. 7 a.m. first before 10:30 a.m. On all social media platforms, I am IKAMIJUDEH. IKAMIJUDEH. That is Ikami Jude. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. Good morning to you.
Please note, the views and opinions expressed on this program